Hi everyone, my name is Brandon, and today I'm doing a painting with these colors: copper, burnt sienna, parchment color, deep green, and white. It'll be a blowout using my hairdryer with white on the outside. Hopefully I have enough paint to do it on this canvas. It's a 16 by 20 inch canvas, so I thought this color palette was pretty nice together. I wanted to try out this parchment color because I normally just use white. Alright, I'll get my apron on and my gloves on, then we'll get started. Alright, so here are my colors here. They're mixed with water and gloss medium. It's a different mixture that I've done before, so we'll see if it works out. Now I'm just going to start layering the colors now. I think I'm going to do, starting from here, like curves, going up here maybe. So that's how I want the flow to be. And have a little bit come this way. Maybe this way. That was the deep green. Now with the burnt sienna, I'll do the same thing. Now I'm using the parchment. This color I'm going to try to blend in with the background. I'll use the white for that. Now I have the copper. And normally you would do the background first. When you do a pour like this, but I'm just trying something different. I'll drizzle some in the actual color. And that's all the paint, so hopefully this works out. For the background, I'm just spreading it out with this palette knife. Try to get it as close as I can to the color without touching it. I want that to be the blowout. Now there's a lot of bubbles in this. I'm going to use my heat gun to pop them, hopefully. Alright, now I'm going to blow it out. Yeah, so that did not turn out. It doesn't seem like this technique works unless you cover the whole canvas first. Yeah, I definitely did not have enough paint. There's so many spots that are just bare canvas, and that was catching the paint from it and making it not glide how I wanted it to. I know I'm not talking too much, I don't know what else to do to this. I think I just have to face the fact that it's kind of a fail. Alright, that's all I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna show you a close-up and we'll see how this dries. Alrighty everyone. Here's a wet result. I mean, I do love the colors in this, but they definitely blended way too much, and I definitely didn't have enough paint. I will probably try this again, maybe with a smaller canvas and stuff. I feel like the little swipes I did helped a little bit, but I'm not sure. Maybe it'll grow on me. I'm interested to see how the copper looks in this. Alrighty. I'll show you the dry result. Alrighty, so I don't really have a plan for what I'm doing. I'm just going to play around with composition and using the same colors I used in the canvas. I'm going to try to imitate what my intention was with the flow. So I'm going to use the deep green to do what I was intending on doing. Alright, now with the painting being dry, I'm going in with this green, same colors I'd used in the pour, I'm kind of just following how I blew out the canvas originally and adding these little curly cues with the green. I don't have a very cohesive idea of where I'm going at this point. I just wanted to play around with these shapes and now I'm going in with the same green, but I added some of the parchment color to give it a bit more opaqueness, because the green was very sheer. You'd see through the canvas, see the background behind the green. Now I'm adding a little bit of shading. I think this is just the green right out of the tube. Now I'm adding some highlight. The same parchment and green, but more parchment color to make it brighter. Now I'm just adding a little bit of copper into the vines, and now I'm adding a little bit more vines because I feel like it needed some more movement. And I'm not showing every single step because I feel like that'd be way too much content to show and be a little overwhelming. And after that, I feel like I needed something else. I didn't want to keep adding the vines and stuff, so I decided to add some of these red flowers. Just a few to give it a little bit more, I don't know, interest and something to draw your eye in. So now I'm adding a little bit of leaves all around. It gives it more life. And now I'm adding a little bit of shading to the flowers to make them a little bit more realistic. I don't show this whole process because it would, like I said before, it'd be too much to show. Alright everybody, here's the final result for now until I decide to change anything again. But this has went through a lot of different changes. It was supposed to be just a pour, but it didn't turn out. So I added a bunch of stuff to it. Lately I have been liking using spirals in my paintings, and I just played around with that a lot in this one, and I feel like it turned out pretty cool. Let me know what you think of it. Like and share the video. Bye.